So I want to highlight a couple different types of stories now and talk about what they have in common and what is different. So you can see this first one's going to be of Russell Brand. This story is awesome because it is about almost a non-event. Like if you go back and retell this story to yourself, actually what happens, nothing happens in this story. But it's so engaging and so funny. So put this in like the just silly, goofy, make people laugh category of things. And this is how it is done by a master.
The word perish, I'm
Perish
sorry.
is a lovely bit of language. When I met that Charles, I was a bit embarrassed because, like, I didn't want to feel subjugated by class. We, in our country, we have a class system. It makes you feel a little bit... You sort of feel, oh, no, I want to fight against it, I want to kick against it. But then when you meet an actual royal, you think, oh, I've seen you on my money. And it makes you sort of...
So interesting here, Russell doesn't start by saying that he's going to tell a story. And you'll see it oftentimes people do. This story is such a non-event that he doesn't have the luxury of saying, oh my God, let me tell you about this incredible thing. What he does to hook attention at the beginning is he's got a joke within the first few sentences. And you'll notice through the rest of this, his jokes are almost always in his tone and his body and his eyes and what he does with his hands. There's not a lot of clever wordplay going on here. So I'm just going to sort of let this one run now to the end so you can watch it. And pay special attention for that. How he creates humor through his body and his voice.
Excited. And then, they said, get in the line. I had to meet him after a sort of a big charitable function. Get in the line and meet Prince Charles. Get in the line. I was thinking, no, this is against my principles. I won't. And then I saw him, oh, quick, get in the line. And they sort of shoved me before him. And like, ooh, hello. They sort of, because they're so highly bred, they can barely even function. I think their gene pool comprises of about 9 chromosomes just swapped with each other. And like, there's a bit where he met me and we sort of shook hands like that, and there was a bit where I saw his face register. Oh my God, that's that mad comedian. Yeah. And he tried to get away, but I got his hand and I held him there. I'm having my moment. Yes! And then I felt his wrist click, like a little arthritic wrist click from a royal. And I thought, I can't have him in charge with his chalky bones.
And you see, the story's just over because there's a laugh at the end, which is okay, great way to get out of it, and he just looks away. That's end of story. What actually happened here? Russell Brand shook hands with Prince Charles and nothing happened. That is the entire story. But it is engaging because he tells it in a humorous way. And he tells it in a humorous way by putting on voices. He goes, oh, hello, highly born. He does that with his face. The funniest moment of the entire story is when he makes that really intense face as he gets the prince's hand. So if you had told this story without that stuff and you just told the exact same words that Russell said, it would not be funny. So this is the highlight. When you're telling those just silly fun stories, you need to spend like almost all of your focus on embodying what is ridiculous or crazy about it, right? And going extreme, putting on voices, changing your tonality. That helps make these stories really, really engaging.